nearly 2 million Australians, either the 1.3 million Australians with severe or profound disability, or their 500,000 volunteer carers. They effectively live in internal exile in their own country with a second-class life from birth to death and all of that journey in between.
This can't go on. It actually has to change.
When it comes to an issue like disability reform, the unmet need in the community is huge.
The stories about the terrible, miserable life that people are forced to live because the system's completely broken.
What disables a person is not their impairment, it's the lack of power and the lack of money. Now, this is a civil rights issue at least as big as any other that we've ever tackled in the history of the movement.
I feel like every time we want some help, we have to prove ourselves over and over again. Prove that Riley's got a disability, that's clearly not about to change. Prove that Simon and I need the help, that is also clearly not about to change.
I think it really is absolutely fundamentally about the right to live a decent life and have the same opportunities as any other child or adult.
The National Disability Insurance Scheme, we heard about it, all of us disability rights campaigners, and thought, this is it. That is one big idea.
We've got some great things in this nation like, Medicare to support each other or public hospitals to support each other, but we want to do the next bit, the bit that matters to people who are often doing it the most tough for the longest period.
I've got no idea whether he'll be living with us, living in a group home. I don't know how we're going to provide for that financially.
If, for example, you're a child that's born with a disability, a public insurance agency that we will create will have the job of working out what your care and support needs are likely to be over your expected lifetime. So how much care you might need, how much physical equipment you might need, properly done on insurance principles, so that people know the money's going to be there when they need it.
As a policy challenge, it is huge. As a challenge to our budget, it is enormous. But that will not deter us from getting down and doing the hard work to put in place the building blocks of this scheme.
I've worked on disability rights for well over 35 years. I now think the most significant changes that we've ever seen in Australia will be undertaken by this government.
People no longer have to put up with charity, they don't have to put up with getting in a long queue, they can get the chance to get the care and support that they need through a proper insurance approach, one that really looks at their needs and delivers it.
The driving impulse for us as Labor people is to say, well, we don't want to leave anyone behind, so we've got to do everything we can to keep all of us moving together. And to do that, you've got to make sure that the economy's, strong and prosperous and resilient, and people have got the benefit of jobs, and we as a nation have got the benefit of the shared resources that we need to have to make sure that people aren't left behind.
This is the next big Labor reform that says society will come together and ensure that you have support and care when you need it.